Hello students, welcome to your mathematics class. Today in this video, you will learn about a new chapter that is simple equations. In our daily life, we come across many mathematical statements. For example, when 10 is added to 9, we get 19. That is 9 plus 10 is equal to 19. 1/5 of 20 is equal to 4. When 7 is subtracted from 13, we get 6, or we can say that 13 minus 7 is equal to 6, and so on. Now all the statements involves equal symbol. So this is the symbol of equality. This is the sign of equality. Now such statements of equality is called a statement of equality or simply an equality. Now from this numerical statements, we can see that none of the statements involves a literal or we can say variable. Now what is variable? The word variable means something whose value can be changed, or in other words we can say that a quantity or a symbol which can take different numerical values is called a variable. Variables are generally denoted by the letters of the alphabets, that is X, Y, Z, L, M, N, or PQR, or A, B, C, and so on. The value of the variables may not be fixed. Let us take one example, that 5 subtracted from a number. So in this case, the number is not mentioned, that what is that number. So let us take the number as say X. So then the statement becomes 5 subtracted from a number means X. Here number is X minus 5. So this is the statement. According to the statement, we are getting here X minus 5. Now in place of X in the statement, in place of X, we can put any value. Suppose we can take 1, 2, 3, 4. Any values we can take in place of X. So we can call this variable, this X as the variable. So here we call it as the variable. Now here the another term is there, that is 5. We know the value of 5 is fixed. So this is called as the constant. So here we call the number 5 as constant. So what is constant? A quantity having fixed numerical values is called a constant. For example, 5, 6, minus 1 by 2, 3, minus 7 by 8. These are all examples of constants whose value is fixed. Now the statement that 5 subtracted from a number, that is X minus 5, this total statement, that is X minus 5, can be also named as an expression. This is also called an expression, that is X minus 5, where X is called a variable and 5 is called a constant. So what is an expression? An expression can be formed by a combination of constants and variables connected by any or all of the fundamental operations, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Let us consider an example, that 5 added to 4 times of X. We know that 4 times of X means 4X, that is 4 multiplied by X. So here the operations between the variables and a constant term is multiplication, then added to 5. So we use the operation here addition, then we are adding the constant term, that is 5. So this is called an expression, 4x plus 5. Let us take some another examples. Consider some more examples, that 5 added to 4 times X. So we can write it as 4x plus 5, which is an example of an expression. Again, 7 less than a number X. So the number is X. So 7 less than a number means X minus 7, which is again an expression. We call it as an expression. The sum of numbers X and 5. So X plus 5. Then the last one, the sum of two numbers X and Y. So we can write it as X plus Y, and so on. So in above statements, each of the statements we can see that it contains one or more variables. For example, in the first example, there is only one variable. In the second example, there is only one variable. In the third example, there is also one variable. In the fourth example, there are two variables, that is x and y. So that means an expression contains one or more variables. Now, if we consider some conditions with the statements, then such statements of equality are called equations. Let us take some examples that 5 added to 4 times x is 10. So in this case, the expression 4x plus 5 is equal to 10. So that time we call it as an equation. That means whatever expressions present in the left hand side, the value of that will be equal to the value of the right hand side, whatever is there. Similarly, for example, 7 less than a number x is, suppose we take it as 8. So we write it as this is equal to 8. So we call it as an equation. The sum of numbers x and 5 is, say, 10. So we write it as this is equal to 10. The sum of two numbers x and y, that is x plus y, is suppose 20. So we write it as x plus y is equal to 20. That means here each of the examples is a conditions with this statements. Each of the examples having some conditions with the statements. So this statements of equalities are called equations. So we can define equation as a statement of equality which involves one or more variables is called an equation. For example, x plus 5 is equal to 6, x plus y is equal to 5, x plus y plus z is equal to 10, and x square minus x equal to 6. In all these examples, there are one or more than one variables are present. For example, in the first case, only one variable is present. In the second case, two variables are present. In the third case, three variables are present. In the fourth case, only one variable is present, that is x, but here the power of x is 2. So in other words, we can say that an equation is a condition on a variable such that the value of the expression to the left hand side is equal to the value of the expressions to the right hand side. Every equation has two sides. One side is called left hand side, which is in short known as LHS, and another side is called right hand side, which is in short called RHS. Now, in an equation, there is a condition that the two expressions, that is left hand side and right hand side, should have equal value, and at least one of the two expressions, that is left hand side and right hand side, must contain one variable. Now let us consider example that 2x plus 5 is equal to 7, which is an example of an equation. But if we write 2x plus 5 less than 7 or 2x plus 5 greater than 20, these are not called equations, they are called inequations. So linear equation in one variable, that is an equation involving only one variable with the highest power 1, is called a linear equation in one variable. We can also call it as a simple equation. Let us take some examples. For example, if we write 2x plus 5 is equal to 10, this is an example of a linear equation in one variable because here only one variable is present, that is x, and the highest power of the variable is 1. So this is an example of a linear equation in one variable. For example, 14 minus 5x is equal to 2x. So this is also an example of linear equation in one variable because both the sides a same variable is present, that is x. So single variable is present, that is x, and the power of the variable is 1. So this is an example of a linear equation in one variable. For example, if we write 2x plus y is equal to 10. So this is not an example of linear equation in one variable. That time this example is called a linear equation in two variables, because there are two variables present. One is x, another is y. So generally linear equation in one variable, or we can say simple equation, can be written as ax plus b equal to 0, or in other words ax plus b equal to c. In this case, where a, b are constants and a not equal to 0, and in this case also a, b, c are constants, or we can say real numbers, such that a not equal to 0. This is the main condition here. So this form of an equation is called a linear equation in one variable, because here the power of the variable is 1. So for example, 2x minus 5 equal to 0 is a linear equation in one variable, is an example. Similarly, 2x minus 5 equal to 20 is an example of a linear equation in one variable. Now let us consider one example, that Mohan says that he has 10 marbles, more than 3 times the marbles Gopi has. So also Mohan has 25 marbles. So in this question, Mohan has total 25 marbles, which is given here, but Gopi has how many marbles? It is not mentioned. So now let us consider Gopi has x number of marbles and Mohan has total 25 marbles. Now Mohan has, another condition is given, that he has 10 marbles more than 3 times the marbles Gopi has. So 3 times the marble Gopi has can be written as 3 multiplied by x, and 10 marbles more than 3 times the marbles Gopi has can be written as 3 multiplied by x plus 10, which can be written as 3x plus 10. So this number of marbles Mohan has. Now here already mentioned that Mohan has 25 marbles. So we can get an equation that 3x plus 10 is equal to 25. So this is an equation where left hand side is comparing with the right hand side. Here left hand side is the expression 3x plus 10 and right hand side is a constant term, that is 25. So which is the required equation of the given. Now what is solution of an equation? The value of the variable which makes the equation a true statement is called the solution, or we can say root of the equation. Let us consider one example, that x equal to 2 is the solution of the equation 5x minus 12 is equal to minus 2. So in this case, we will put x equal to 2 in both the sides. So let us first put x equal to, putting x equal to 2 in the left hand side of the given equation, we get left hand side is equal to 5 multiplied by 2 minus 12, that is equal to 10 minus 12. It is coming here minus 2, and here right hand side is also a constant term. Here right hand side is a constant term, that is minus 2. So as left hand side is equal to right hand side, so we can say that x equal to 2 is satisfying the given equation, or in other words we can say that x equal to 2 is the solution of the given equation. Now if we put any other value for x equals to, say x equal to 1, in that case what we are getting, 5 multiplied by 1, we are getting 5. So 5 minus 12 means minus 7, so which is not equal to minus 2, which shows that x equal to 1 is not a solution of the given equation. So in this way we can check whether the given whether the value of the variable is a solution of the given equation or not. Let us consider another example, that check whether p equal to 2 is a solution of 2p minus 1 equal to 5 or not. Now first we put, so putting p equal to 2 in the given equations, we have left hand side is equal to 2p minus 1. So in place of p we will put here 2. So this becomes 2 multiplied by 2 minus 1, that will come 4 minus 1. So which is coming here 3. And in right hand side it is already given a constant term, that is 5. So as here left hand side is not equal to right hand side, since 3 is not equal to 5, so we can say that p equal to 2 is not a solution of the given equation. So p equal to 2 is not a solution of the given equation. What is the given equation here? The equation is 2p minus 1 equal to 5. So in this way we can check whether the given value of the variable is a solution of the given equation or not. You try some questions which is given in your book. I hope all of you understood whatever discussed in this video today. So thank you all of you and have a nice day.